my stock up. Is it Kemon? I want to make sure I'm saying my man's name right. Cornerback Kemon Hall. So his pick 6, I'm going to keep it a bean with you. Put him on my radar to go see, okay, what has this young man been doing? And the pick 6 was a thing of beauty, by the way. Look, it's preseason, but I tell y'all this all the time. Would you rather a player in preseason or camp, when you're talking about them, it's good or bad? You want to hear the good. We want it to be good. And Kemon Hall, 4 tackles, only 5 receptions allowed on 11 targets, 38 yards. And when quarterbacks have targeted him, 16.5 quarterback rating. Okay, so we're roughly, 40-some% completion against him. You see he has some physical ability, some traits. Look, I don't want to just say one play puts you on the team. But when you dig a bit deeper, question, guys, who's the backup slot cornerback on this team? Is it Deron Bland? Is that where we're going? DB, your all-pro boundary guy? Maybe. Maybe that's the case, and they throw the rookie out there. Sure. What if they don't want to, though? What if they want to keep Deron Bland on the boundary? You need another slot guy. And throughout his career, Kemon Hall, he was drafted in 2019. Shots out to, was it North Texas where he went? He was a slot corner throughout his whole career. In preseason is really where he played most. It's mostly in the slot, and he plays mostly in the slot for the Cowboys. So I don't know if the last preseason game is going to be able to do much because you're playing against accountants and third stringers and whatnot. But if he goes out there and stacks another game at the slot, I mean, Eric Scott, I don't know Eric Scott. You know what I mean? They got rid of Nashawn Wright, traded for Andrew Booth. And Booth, to his credit, was extremely physical in that game. Coming downhill, he was a problem. He's a tackling machine, but he was not good in coverage. He's been good in coverage. And I say this all the time. I get tackling and playing the run is a part of the game for defensive backs. But if you had to say, well, what part of the game would you rather them be better at and be slightly less? I'd rather my DB be a way better cover guy, and I live with him being hit or miss as a tackler, straight up. And this guy can cover, man. So I think this is a conversation that they'll probably have in there, maybe because they traded for Booth. He has the upper hand because of, maybe, just maybe there's some politics there. But we talked about it yesterday with Aisha. Let the best man win. Now, Booth only been here for a little bit, so it's going to be tough. But let them go out there. Throw Hall out there, throw Booth out there and say, look, this game is going to have a big impact on what we do moving forward. But I really like what I saw from Kemon Hall in that game.